Here's where we are today. Yep, this is the driveway. This is the Topsmead State Park in Litchfield, Connecticut. And this was a mansion. It was Miss Edith Chase. She left this to the town of Litchfield after she passed. And she was the daughter of Henry Sabin Chase, the first president of Chase Brass and Copper. So they had a lot of money. And all this beautiful land was left to the town of Litchfield, the state of Connecticut, and it's now a state park. And we're heading up to the mansion. And we just walked up that long driveway. And we're getting closer to the mansion. This looks like a little garage carriage house. They have some informational stuff in there. The park map, it looks like. Hopefully you could read that. Yeah, Chase Brass Company was in Waterbury. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful, huh? Look at that door. I'd freak out if somebody answered. Just the ghosts. Very nice. Got our coat of arms. Sun catcher up there. I think that is for scraping the mud off your shoes before you walk in. Yeah, there's a keyhole there. All right. Pretty nice. Let's see what this is, a little side porch and side door. You can really see those slate tiles. We're going to take a walk around the back too. I pressed it, nothing happened. These. There's a little bench to sit on, and there's little bins in there. Wow, look at that. I don't know what's down there. It goes way down though. Huh. Pretty neat. And then I don't know what this little side building is for. Everything's locked up very good. Of course. What are these for? For dogs? Poops. Ew, what is that down there? I don't know what that is. Ooh. There's a snake down there. Couple snakes all coiled up. Ugh. I don't like snakes. Alright, let's go around the back. I don't know what that little side section is there. Maybe that was like a guest house. And over here is a drinking fountain. Pretty neat. Wow, look at this. Okay, let's see what this back section looks like. I just felt a raindrop too, so I gotta make this quick. I really like these doors. This must be an alarm. Little back garden section. I think that is a well right there. I'm not going to try to lift that though because of I hear something over there, like footsteps or something. Okay. Very nice. See these rich people, they have, happens a lot, they don't have any family to leave their property to, so they end up leaving it to the state. Very nice. Yeah, too bad we can't go in. It looks like there used to be a little outer door there. I'll get a better look at the light on up there. Better look at the backside. Pretty nice, huh? Well, if there's any rich people that want to leave their property to me, feel free. If you have no one to leave it to. Yeah. Okay. Well, we just have to look at this side and I guess there's a lot of trails here. There's some building down there. We're gonna go down there too. I'll run down there. Well, not run, but we'll go down there and see what that is. And here's the side. That looks strange over there. It looks like some kind of board. This here looks like a garage almost. There's a door there that's boarded up. Huh. Pretty neat. Alright, let's go down there to that building down there. Alright, the mansion is way up there. I think these are chestnuts. Or tribbles from Star Trek. But I came, yeah, all the way down here, and I think this is just a maintenance shed. But it looks like it's original to the property. Yeah, it's a little barn maintenance shed. Probably kept their lawnmowing equipment in there. And they probably still do. Some kind of well over here. But alright, see what else we can find. Alright, we're back up the hill. There's a little area under here, under these pine trees. Kind of interesting. Wow. This is kind of cool, actually. These rocks, these are thick pine trees. Yeah, these have been here a long time. I imagine she probably came in here, sat in here for shade in the summertime. Probably had a little picnic in here. Very interesting. It's a nice little shady spot to sit. She probably sat right on this rock. Looked out at the beautiful view. Wow. This is a cool little spot to sit. Really neat. Let's see what else we could find. This looks like a older back driveway. We'll take a little walk down here. See what it looks like. Of course, you have the stone wall all the way down the sides. All these big giant pine trees. Big giant pine trees on either side. Wow, look at that. Pine tree roots are going right into the road, into the driveway. Yeah, these pine trees were here on the side of her driveway when she was living here, I'm sure. And all these mansions always had big, long driveways. Not really a hike on a trail, but we'll hike on their driveway. You can see the stone walls are in really good shape still. All the way down. Very nice. They have like more than one entrance, I think. This is like a secondary entrance. Yeah, here's where they come in at this entrance to their driveway. Pretty nice. Barn and stables, probably. What would a mansion be without a barn and stables? Right? And we're on our way out, but this is the entrance if you want to come here. "29 Chase Road, Litchfield, Connecticut." I imagine these gates will be closed at sunset, and it's all the way up there.